Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Fun Time Super Terrific Happy Hour. Welcome, Chandler.
Welcome, Joey.
All right. Oh, I can even hear it pouring.
Yeah, I got been telling you for weeks, man. I got to put it in a cup because otherwise I spill it all over my face. I dribble now. I don't know what the problem is, man.
Well, I just it sounds almost like the intro to like the Gin and Juice with Snoop.
That's, that's where we've migrated to, right? Hip hop music.
Yeah. And I go
Sorry.
rolling down the street.
Needed that sip. All right, so it's December 1st, new month, man. It's your National Christmas Lights Day. Did you get your lights up?
Kind of. We'll say yeah, with a star shower.
Yeah, well, I haven't, but I don't put up a whole lot. You know, I do get to put up my tree maybe this weekend. It's also Eat a Red Apple Day. I thought this was kind of, perfect for teachers, Rebecca, one of these days, and I wish I'd have looked this up. I didn't think about it till now. I wonder why we get associated with give a teacher an apple. Had to do something with way back when, But honor your teacher's favorite desk decor and give them the best time holiday remedy, they say, and honored best time honored remedy as well. Give them
like
an apple.
Apple a day keeps the doctor away thing.
Yeah, maybe apple a day keep the kids from giving you a headache. Maybe not. So I was telling teacher, you ever played left, right, center, the dice game?
No.
So it's a pretty cool dice game, man. It's you get it. I'm not gonna like go all into detail like explaining it, but I know my stepsister introduced us to it. I don't know, 5-6 years ago, something like that, right? And then we did it for Thanksgiving, and we'll do it again Christmas probably. Thanksgiving, there were 18 of us there that played, and so like before we play with fives, this time they're like, hey, bring 10 one. We usually bring $1 bills. And when you roll the dice, if it says left, you hand $1 to the left, right? If it says right, you hand to the right. And if there's a star, you put it in the middle. Last person standing gets the money, right? So we had $10 each, 18 people. I lost. I always lose. But so it's just about like having fun. But anyway, I started thinking, I was like, my family has been promoting drinking and gambling at an early age. It's kind of amazing that I'm a teacher and not like a stripper or something, Like, there's just, the role models, right?
Well, you think about it, man. It's like, it's just one of those things where, like, as long as it's like the adults are into it and it's fun, then they're like, oh, it's good to go. And you're like, sweet. Like, you think about it. I mean, not that it's gambling, but popping off fireworks. Like, you always see about something in the newspaper, especially now with like social media and like internet stuff. Like, you could lose an appendage, you could scar something on yourself, but yet you see parents like hold it and then throw it, right? No, light it when it's over there.
Yeah, do it. I guess those parents are like, do as I say, not as I do, right, kids?
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I also just remember we played left, right, center one time with a group of us teachers, and at the time, one teacher's daughter won, and she was in kindergarten. So was that like 5 years old?
Yeah.
And I was actually rooting for her because she won like $80 or something. We're like, I just thought it was hilarious. So like the kid won. Now she's gonna go buy like toys or candy or whatever. But how was? Did you had the week off from Thanksgiving, right? Just like me.
Yeah, it was productive for the most part. I felt like, I don't know, like it's like an irrational, like irrational anxiety generator, I guess. Like you say, like you sit there and I rolled into it that Friday afternoon. I'm like, sweet, 9 straight days off. How many times do you get people that have 9 straight days off? Not a lot.
Right.
So like the first couple of days, it's like like the world is your oyster. Like, what are you gonna do? Who knows? I've got 9 days off. I've got 8. I've got 7. A whole week. And then once like Tuesday evening hits, you're like, Thursday's Thanksgiving and Friday, who knows? And then it's the weekend. Then I'm back to work, dude. Like I start getting all anxious, and it's like, I'm not getting anxious on like on a Friday. Like, I got 2 days off, and then I gotta go back to work. But yeah, for some reason,
it just goes fast. I know for me, like when it hits Wednesday, it just goes fast. Because I had told people like once you get to Thanksgiving, you're gonna blink, it's gonna be over. Yeah, I was just sick a lot last week, but until Wednesday, so that wasn't as fun. But I was glad I got sick over break instead of had to use sick days to stay at home or whatever.
Yeah.
But I know like this week coming back, it was just you had to jump back into it, right?
Yeah.
I walked into my room and I was just like, oh my god, like stuff had got moved, right? And I guess
Yeah.
when they were cleaning, But when I saw like this isn't where I left it, and I was just like, did elves come in here? It's almost December now. Did the elves come in here while we were gone and just move stuff around? But like I know that was an adjustment for you. I was like, hey, that shelf is not where. Actually, they had kind of moved one of my bookshelves, I guess, to clean something, and I
Yeah.
liked how it kind of created like a little corner thing. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave it like that. I like that. It opens up the carpet a little bit easier. So I was like, cool there. But I mean, it was just, it was kind of like an adjustment. You know what I'm saying? Just getting back. And then I saw we had counselor. I forget what day it was. Tuesday. It was Tuesday because I was talking to her briefly as she was walking in. And I was like, you know, it's amazing. A day and a half back because she came in midday on Tuesday, like a little after lunch. I was like, day and a half back. And I'm already like, when's the next break? These kids are just like they forgot everything, you know? I mean, which is why I'm kind of going out of order here on my notes. First thing you got to do coming back, especially us elementary teachers, we got to revisit expectations. You
Yeah.
know, kids forgot like a lot of stuff, and you're going over like, the just simple things like, if I'm teaching, you don't get up, right? If I play this sound, this is what you're supposed to do. You know, we even had to revisit like if we had drills, if the fire alarm went off, tornado alarm, if we had to do a lockdown drill, or heaven forbid we had to do like a real lockdown, just kind of going over that stuff and trying to get them used to the procedures. Do you have to revisit anything for you?
Well, me, since I'm not on the campus anymore now, but I know exactly what you're talking about, and it just blows my mind because it's like you're not reinventing the wheel. You didn't have a whole summer off, forget, and then you came back to a new teacher. You come back to the same people, just an extra a week in between, and the kid's like, "Oh, I didn't know what. Why am I supposed to? What? When did we start doing that?" And you're like, "Every day, first September, October, and that half of November, you were here every day."
And see, what for like you, just because you were at high school principal recently, and then middle school before that, you got those older kids. So I know myself. Uh, how to put it? It's like I'm a little less lenient with them because I'm just like, you're older. I expect you to remember this. 5-year-olds a little bit different. I can kind of imagine you just forget stuff, but just we'll get them kind of back into the swing of things, and it'll be Christmas break, and then dude, Christmas break is 2 weeks long, so like they're really gonna forget stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, but I thought you froze there for me. You're
Oh.
like, yeah. I thought the Zoom, like I was like, oh, I was like,
Just do one of these and go.
yeah.
Uh, uh, uh. I
You're
guess I
like,
could make all those noises without moving my mouth.
what's going on? Yeah. The last thing I'll bring up here before we take a quick break, dude. Obviously for Thanksgiving and well, we do it for Christmas, we'll do it for spring break, and we'll do it for summer. Well, summer you pack everything up, but we unplug stuff, right?
Yeah.
Save power, save. So I came in Monday, and I had to crawl. I remember I had to crawl on the floor and plug in the computer. Well, I forgot to plug in one thing for the speaker. So later on that morning, when the kids came in, I'm playing like a song, and I can't hear anything. And I was like, what the heck? So I had to crawl on the ground. I was like, oh, that's what it is, right? But also, I just thought the next thing I thought was really funny is like, kid gives me a pencil, and he's like, hey, can you please sharpen this? I'm like, sure. So I put it in the pencil machine, it doesn't work. And my first thought, it was like, so what happened to the pencil machine? A pencil sharpener. I was like, it just broke. And I was like, oh, it's not plugged in. It's like I forgot to get that one. I want to be like, I gotta go buy a new pencil sharpener. What the heck?
These damn elf on a shelf.
I know, man. Well, now it's the elf on a shelf is now more traditional, but I just remember when it first happened, I was like, "What are you talking about?" I never heard of elf on a shelf
Yeah,
until I think I was like student teaching or something.
some kids were
And
talking.
I was
And
like,
I was like, what do you mean? And then I saw it and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, we grew up like that, man. That's new to us.
I saw something on social media, like the little family, like, and the little baby is like 2 years old and had the little elf in his hands.
Uh-huh.
Baby, because it's like, whatever, it's a baby, he doesn't know. And like its older siblings who are like little 5 and 6 year old girls are screaming like somebody got killed right in front of them. They're like, "It can't fly anymore!" Ah! And I was like, dude, these kids are like, I don't know how good you told the story that these kids are traumatized. The little sibling has touched the elf and it can't fly. It lost magic.
Yeah, you should have got an elf and put like a little microphone in it and like a camera. And you be in another room, you like talk to them or whatever, you know.
Flashes lights.
Sit down. I see
Sit
what you're doing.
down. Sit down.
Yeah. I'm watching. You just made the list. So, but all right, let's roll a quick break, come back and do a toast around the world and such. All right.
Sounds good.
All right, Joey. It's now time for a toast around the world. Still, no new countries yet. You know,
Oh,
apologize for that. But interesting rest of the episode in courtesy of our toast around the world. So in Germany we say
Prost.
Prost. South Korea we say
Gunbay.
Gunbei. Brazil we say
Salve.
Salve. England we say cheers,
Cheers.
mate. Australia we say cheers, mate. Barbados we say cheers.
Cheers.
French part of Canada we say Ata Sante.
Santé.
Rest of Canada we say cheers, a you hoser.
There.
Colombia, we say salud. Philippines, we say
Tage.
gay. And Norway, we say
Call.
skal. I got to go all the way back.
You know, dang people and their cheersins.
Kind of want to make a cheers video. Did they just like play for us or whatever, you know?
It would be cool if we had the tech to like splice it to where like sometimes you wanna go where everybody and we're all dressed in like the like German stuff.
You mean like the flashing of the different clothes or whatever?
Well, that with like us like dressed like however they are in that country.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Or if we would know what us, we'd want to be like Germany, like in the later Hosen or whatever, like the Oktoberfest stuff, and people would be like, we don't wear that all the time, you know?
Well, that'd be fun to do that. The South Korea have the little what was it? Oh, GNY? What was his name? The Gangnam Style guy? PSY.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have our head on like his body.
Dancing around. K-pop stuff. Oh, I have to take that letter away. All right, you think you can pull off your Robin Leach accent for this, Joey?
All righty.
We're gonna go TripAdvisor this week in Barbados, your favorite country.
Barbados, before it was settled, was almost entirely covered in rainforest, and its main occupants were thousands of wild pigs. That sucks. Thousands of wild pigs. The last time a hurricane made landfall in Barbados was over 40 years ago, making it one of the best islands in the Caribbean to visit in the off season. Barbados not only produces the world's not only produces the world's oldest rum, it also produces one of the best. Gotta recook.
We gotta say it. That's the name, man.
I know. Gotta click myself. I go. Mount Gay rum dates back to 1703, and today is sold in over 100 countries worldwide. 110, I should say, countries worldwide. There are a whopping 1,500 rum shops located all over the island. Fabulous. So if you're a rum lover, this is the place to come for your rum. Unless you, Captain Jack, why is the rum always gone?
Why is the rum gone?
Barbados never closes or shuts down. The hotels and restaurants stay open all year round. Barbados is named after a tree. Okay. Barbados is named after a tree. When the Portuguese first discovered the island in 1536, the bearded fig tree was all over the island. Los Barbados is the Portuguese word for the bearded one. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the people of Barbados are officially called Barbadian, but more commonly known as Bajans?
Bayhunt. Yeah, I think
Bajans.
Bajan.
Bajans.
Bajan. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there's Barbados. And look, I don't know how this happened. Uh, Sometimes I get these trip advisor things pop up, right?
No.
I keep seeing this thing that says all these like deals in Barbados. And I just thought it was like it's kind of hilarious. It's like the computer knows that we talk about Barbados and say congratulations and cheers to them on our podcast. And they're like, hey, why don't you come visit Barbados, you know? So,
The computer's telling us, don't talk about it, be about it.
yeah. But pretty cool facts there about Barbados.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna move on over nearing the end. One quick episode here. Did you know, sir? This really applies more to me. How much water do you drink?
I used to drink gallons and gallons a day when I was lifting weights, man. So I actually do know this.
Oh, you really? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know that drinking too much water can kill you? Drinking too much water can be deadly. When guzzling a lot of liquid, you can suffer from water intoxication or hypnonatremia,
Yeah.
which occurs after an obscene. I wonder what an obscene amount of water is consumed. Often during endurance events when participants are losing sodium through their sweat. But were you drinking a lot of water then when you were doing all your
I would
stuff
drink
or what?
3 gallons a day.
Oh my gosh. Did you feel bad afterwards?
I mean, no, but I mean, I was sweating like crazy though. So I mean, I would go to the gym for like 3 hours at a time, like do like cardio every day for like 30, 45 minutes, and then do like either all upper body or all lower body.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride the bike again here tonight. I actually had the day off because I had an appointment to go do, and it was really quick. Like my appointment was at 7:40 this morning.
Yeah.
I got there early because I wanted to avoid traffic. I was trying to beat the big traffic rush. So I got there like at 7:20 or something. They saw me early. Dude, I was out of there by 7:30. Like it was like a in and out real quick thing, right? And so I went to the gym. And I was just like, probably could have taken a half day if I really wanted. But I've kind of made it my mission this year. My mission statement is like, if I'm gonna take a day off, I just need to take the whole day off,
Yeah.
And just that way I don't have to go back.
Half days are cool when you're like working in the morning and you kind of get free. Like it's kind of empty to take a half day in the morning. Basically, just like sleep in and go to work.
Yeah. So
It'll work.
Oops. No, so social media plug. By the way, I don't know if I told you last time. I got us back up on YouTube. I'll get this one on there. So putting stuff back up on YouTube. I'll schedule this for tomorrow. So please follow us. We're at Instagram, X, TikTok, Twitter. I already said Twitter. I forgot one. Which one did I forget?
Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. Yeah. At Choey and Jan. CHOEY, the letter N, JAN. And like there's a quick one for us, but we'll be back.
Still doing this. I'm like, isn't that Vogue?
It's like I know that. Facebook? Facebox? What is it?
Facebox. Showing Facebox.
Hey, December we'll get some live episodes or whatever, right? Like one or so at least. After our New Year's episode, we get our little extended. We do our little big spring break thing where we do our what you call it. I do clip shows and some reruns and stuff like that. So that's when we get to brainstorm new material, right? Actually, so last thing I'm gonna show you before we go. This just popped in on our Spotify, right?
Yep.
It's Wrapped for 2023, right? So I'll show this to you and then we will end it once it loads. By the way, I don't completely agree with everything on here because I was like, I don't feel all their stats are ready or correct. 2023, people were really, really feeling what we do.
Sweet.
Let's take it from the top. Okay. Our top episode was the one with the 4th rerun, right? Oh, hit the wrong button. It was streamed 374% more times than our average episode. So, rerun shows really helped. We got new fans. 78% of our listeners discovered us last year. Well, which really good because we only started, like the last half of 22.
Yeah.
The one with the clip show part 1 was really that's where we got 23% of our new listeners.
so we do better in syndication than we do in actual.
What they say. We've gone global, which we don't. And this is where I disagree. They say we were streamed in 4 countries. I was like, we're being listened to in 11 countries. Get it right, Spotify. Because our listeners have good taste, obviously. So here's something. Here's other things our listeners listen to: comedy, sports. Can you believe number 3 is true crime? Yeah. Like detectives, I guess. People that like detective stuff, I guess, like us as well, huh?
I guess so.
Oh, come on, I can't see that. What's the third one? I see pop, rock, and what's the
Rap.
last music? Rap music are the top 3 genres of people that listen to us. The listeners definitely shared us with their friends. Our podcast has been shared all over. 77% direct link, 22% in text. So 22% of people texting links. Part of that could be me because I just text links to teachers, In fact, the most shared episode was the one with Chandler's mom's birthday.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. Our podcast rating is 4.8 out of 5. You gotta really love that, right?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then here's are you a gardener, Joey? Because our podcast has shown some nice growth this year. Up 749%. You'd like to keep those numbers going up, wouldn't we? Like to add. Give a shout out to the fans. Thank you for that. Yeah, keep growing it. We're nearing not the beginning. Yeah, we are nearing the beginning of 2024. So,
Sweet.
all right, Rick. Anything else you want to share before we hit it?
No, I think that's it, sir.
All right, man. Peace. Enjoy your day. Next time.
All right,
Later, man.